looks fly. She looks fly. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Yeah.
All the hits. Your hit music station.
It's like it's the last night of your life. Life won't get you right.
American team is the young KayC Junior. The baddest out of Africa one time. Tell me something. The journey kinda long, but we're getting there. The haters never proper, they broke though. I'm never really high, I keep it local. The dream is to never keep my music local. Let's get it. American continues, the young KayC Junior. The baddest out of Africa one time. Tell me something. The journey kinda long, but we're getting there. The haters never proper, they broke though. I'm never really high, I keep it local. The dream is to never keep my music local. I'm in the game, I'm killing it like Eminem. Check the bag, I told you that it's evident. I'm always up to date like a calendar. Bit killer, call me murderer.
They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah. They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah.
These days I be all about the paper, like a printer. Damn, it's me in it. Where were you when we were in the streets? Hustling. Now they out your vibing to my beats repeatedly. I want all my homies out the streets. Call them up when I got all the keys to the Bentley. This a real game, ain't no friendly. Hey yo, AB crazy, this is madly. I'm throwing all this notes to the keys like it's candy.
They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah. They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah.
The journey kinda long, but we're getting there. The haters never proper, they broke though. I'm never really high, I keep it local. The dream is to never keep my music local. I'm in the game, I'm killing it like Eminem. Check the bag, I told you that it's evident. I'm always up to date like a calendar. Bit killer, call me murderer.
They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah. They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah.
These days I be all about the paper, like a printer. Damn, it's me in it. Where were you when we were in the streets? Hustling. Now they out your vibing to my beats repeatedly. I want all my homies out the streets. Call them up when I got all the keys to the Bentley. This a real game, ain't no friendly. Hey yo, AB crazy, this is madly. I'm throwing all this notes to the keys like it's candy.
They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah. They don't even know where we coming from. They don't even know where we headed to. They don't even know what we fighting for. Yeah.
Of course, it is the biggest, definitely the most happening daytime show this side of the world. We call it Heart of the City. In the studio today, we're talking to a young man who has, of course, you know, we just played his song called Marathon, and his name is Young KayC Junior. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. How's it going?
Just a boy.
All good, man. Hey.
We've got Young Blood in the studio today, and we're talking about his musical journey.
Yes,
Here's a quick question.
Yes, sir.
2 decades leaving.
Yes.
What, you just turned 20?
I just turned 20, exactly.
Oh.
That's what's up.
I got that. I got that
Exactly.
real early. Okay.
Yeah.
Why 2 decades leaving? Why was that your choice for the name of your EP?
Basically, because the whole EP, the EP is a 5-track EP.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, from track 1 to 5, if you listen to it throughout, you see, basically, I'll be talking about stuff that I went through. Track 5 basically is a dedication track to my late brother who passed away when I was 6, you know. So this is just a journey of, you know, a lifetime, you know. So, yeah.
And because it says Young KayC Junior in the building, the boy is fire. Just like that. It's so early. I love that.
Much love.
How has the journey been for you? You know, you're a young man, like you say, you just turned 20,
Yeah.
and you've been through all these things, and you decided to put it into an EP. How's the journey treated you so far?
Basically, musically, the journey has been okay.
Mhm.
Having grown up in Namibia, schooled in Namibia, you know, I've always had the love for music. So, you know, anytime being in the studio, it's a time to express what we go through, what I've gone through, what other people go through, what I see in society, and etc. Yes, sir.
So, like, I just really want to know, when you dropped your first EP, how did you experience that though?
The response.
The
Yes.
response, the excitement of wanting to release it.
Yeah, it was actually very exciting. I used to record in high school, you know, but
Yeah.
not at a professional level. Just, you know, so we, you know, perform at school and etc. So after I finished grade 12 in Namibia, when I came to Zim, I started professional recording.
Alright.
Recorded my first song at Proper Bless Entertainment.
Yeah.
It was a song titled Milk and Honey.
Milk and Honey.
Yeah, that was my debut track. So yeah, we
Yeah.
dropped the track, and then first EP, you know, it was just a whole lot of hype, you know, with the fan base I had then.
Yeah.
You know, so it was okay, you know.
See a lot of big names here.
I
man.
know,
Like,
right?
Yo.
Like credit list. But I want to ask you about something.
Yeah.
Tell me about the International Rap Challenge, the Germany one.
Yeah, so what happened there was there's a producer in Germany called Tazam. So he actually, one of the beats I used for my first EP, he produced them. He actually produced the track generally. So we had, it was more of an Empower 100 type of thing, whereby you do your freestyle and then upload it. And then the video that gets the most reaction and the most comments and likes wins the challenge. So that's how it went about. There were a couple of competitors from across the country, across other countries as well, China, the US, Germany as well. So yeah, young KayC Jr. took it.
And look at that.
Wow.
Okay, I want to understand something. You know, a lot of people would want to know, Guti, okay, fine. You know, you've been doing this well for yourself over a really long period of time. I see Terry Guns, I see DJ Miles, I see Mwamba, I see Skings, I see Syntrax, I see Tissim, I see, you know, Cream Got Beats,
Jamal.
I see Jamal there. You know, these are big names.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
these are really big names when it comes to music. And, you know, why have you been hiding? Well, where have you been hiding, rather?
We've been around.
Where
you
have
know,
you been hiding, rather?
we've been around, you know. It's just a matter of, you know, being able to pop out of the shell at the end of the day. So that's what we're doing right now, because we've been putting the work in. Yeah, so it's about time. It's about time we really get exposed to the
You really get exposed to the actual industry.
exactly.
Your profile does say you are the brand ambassador for African Patriot.
Yeah,
Tell me
okay.
about that.
Yeah, basically, African Patriot is a Zimbabwean clothing brand. I actually got in contact with them sometime on Instagram last year. They were like, "Hey, you guys have really cool stuff, you know, merchandise." So we actually got into a partnership, whereby in my video, which we just dropped, you know, we featured the clothing label, you know, and you know, it's just also a platform for us to expose, because it's not only music alone for under the hip hop fraternity. You know, we have the clothing,
It's an
we
entire
have
culture.
yes, it's the entire culture. So basically, clothing wise, we're trying to also bring the African patriot out there. Yes.
The African
Let's see,
Patriot.
like, the performance you did in Botswana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How was that?
It was quite an experience. That was actually my first out of Zim show,
Ah.
counting out
Wow.
Namibia, since I've been already performing
Yeah,
in Namibia.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was actually under my 2 decades living tour, because it
Alright.
was more of a pre-tour type of performance, because I dropped 2 decades living in October last year,
Yeah.
and we were in Botswana in August. So yeah, it was quite good. It was under the Harare color, the Botswana color run. Yeah. So it was more of the after party performance, which we did at the UB Stadium.
Oh,
Yes.
And I
Going
know
back-
people you be crazy about hip hop right now.
Definitely. We also going back for another tour this year.
Oh, that's nice.
It'll include Kenya, Botswana as well. So on the 1st of August, I will be performing in Botswana.
see you making moves, bro.
Yeah.
Making moves.
This is Young KayC Jr. and this one is called Hip Hop is Safe. Is it safe?
It's safe.
Are you sure it's safe?
It's safe.
Are you sure it's safe?
It's safe for real.
They say that Zim's Got Talent. It is, of course, the biggest, the most happening daytime show this side of the world. Young KayC Jr. And this one is called Hip Hop is Safe.
It's that time of the year again. Hip hop is safe, yeah, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah. Hip hop is safe, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah.
I'm about to teach them a lesson. I'm about to give them detention. I'm about to put them on pension. Better strap it in the section. You know I got the connections. Way up in my section. I'm causing hyperinflation. I remain motivated. I put your new style out of fashion. I made the conversation. Man, I made it out with dedication. Shout out to Nelson Mandela. He told me a lot about patience. Now I took over the rap scene. Let me hop in like I'm Hobson. Yeah.
God bless my hustle. I don't wanna go back to the struggle I rebuke. All I ever had were the rhymes in my book. Now that I'm a star, I'm the one they wanna shoot. You know how Hip hop is safe, yeah, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah. Hip hop is safe, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah.
God bless my hustle. I don't wanna go back to the struggle I rebuke. All I ever had were the rhymes in my book. Now that I'm a star, I'm the one they wanna shoot. I will stand alone, you can come through with your troops. I can never ever lose, I'ma leave you all with bruises. I'm making progress, you making losses. I'm talking billions, you talking nonsense. You wanna book me, God bless my hustle. I don't wanna go back to the struggle I rebuke. All I ever had were the rhymes in my book. Now that I'm a star, I'm the one they wanna shoot. You know how the game goes.
Hip hop is safe, yeah, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah. Hip hop is safe, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah.
Every beat that I jump on, you know it goes in the casket. They know that I am not average. Remember when growing up, ain't nobody who was showing love. Now that I'm getting paid, everyone's showing up. I'm about to change the game, but the name is the same. Man, I never changed, just that I'm getting the cheddar. Just that my pockets are fatter. All I want is my payment, so I could build me a mansion. All you want is to bring me down. Now you're chilling on the pavement.
God bless my hustle. I don't wanna go back to the struggle I rebuke. All I ever had were the rhymes in my book. Now that I'm a star, I'm the one they wanna shoot. You know how the game goes. Hip hop is safe, yeah, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah. Hip hop is safe, yeah. I put the game in a safe, yeah, yeah.
His name is Young KayC Jr. and this song is called Hip Hop is Safe. And very
Dope
safe.
sound, man. Dope sound. Dope sound.
Okay, I've got a quick question. Who did you grow up listening to, hip hop wise?
Hip hop wise, I grew up listening to Drake. Yeah,
I
but
see these millennials.
but I grew up to have more love for Sarkodie. Yeah, so
Okay, no, that's a big African name. That's a big
Yeah,
African
yeah,
name.
yeah,
I see that. Okay, you know, a lot of people wonder, right? Okay, fine, cool. You know, you're talented. That's the truth.
blessings, man.
Why did you go hip hop? You know, you could have gone R&B. You can sing. I can hear that. You know, like, why did you choose hip hop?
Well, you know, honestly, the way I started, you know, with the whole music thing, just started the day, started writing, you know, in a notepad,
notepad type of
I was
thing.
like, hey, this stuff really sounds dope, and I can like do this for real.
I can actually do this, you know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah, then and I was actually found music hip hop as an easier way to express myself. And back in school, I used to write. Basically, I'm actually an award-winning DSTV essay writer.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so we won that in Namibia.
Multi-talented, huh?
Also, there's some
Multi-talented.
SEDEC essay competition. So writing has always been a part of me, basically. Yes.
So taking that from what you just said, when was this competition that you did?
DSTV SEDEC. Okay, the DSTV was in. We went to receive the awards in 2017. But I submitted in 2016 November. Yeah, so the awards were in January 2017.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Tell me about the Certified New School Cat Tour.
Yup. Yeah.
Tell me about that. Tell me
I was
about
actually
that.
waiting for
Tell me about
this. Before I go into depth, this is actually going to be the biggest tour, biggest new school tour in the country. That I can mark. You can mark my words on that.
Crowd, mark my words.
Yes, sir.
Witness over here.
Yeah. So basically, the Certified New School Cat Tour, how it came about, basically, we were like, hey, it's about time for the new school cats in Zim, to really get their works out there. I feel like somewhere, somehow, the industry is kind of putting them down. They're not getting the proper, they're not getting the ear they're supposed to be getting.
The actual recognition that they deserve. Yeah.
Exactly. So what we're trying to do is basically the tour, we having a couple of names on board. New school guys who really doing their thing.
Throw them. We're listening. Throw them.
Let me throw. We have Mitch Uta. We have Union 5. Union 5 is gonna join the tour during the second term because it's going to SA right now. Okay. Then second time he will be back. We have PO6. I'm sure he has had an interview here before. We have Swag Killer. We also have a director by the name Litu. That's what's up. And of course, African Patriot to also be a supporting brand for the tour.
Young people coming up with really great ideas, to actually push the grind. That's something that's really big, and he just released visuals one day ago.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he released visuals for Hip Hop is Safe, which is now available on his YouTube platform. You need to go there, get to see that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Young people doing the most out here. It is, of course, the most happening daytime show this side of the world.
Yes, sir.
In the studio today, young KayC Jr. And we're talking about 2 decades living. This is track number 5. This one is for your brother, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
And it's called Kudiwa. That was his name?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
This is young KayC Jr.
Kudiwa, this is from Kudiwa. Let me take you way back. Let me take you way back. I just wanna clap, 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 clap for all the people who told me to never look back. I lost a brother, but damn, this world is sad. But I keep on praying, hoping for some better days. I keep on rapping cause I know my dreams will pay. People dying, crying every day. Struggles with, but we gon' make it anyway. No matter what, don't forget to pray. Don't forget to pray. Unodiwa na mari, unodiwa. We in a better place now. Unodiwa na mari, unodiwa. You be no better place now. You wanna party. You be no better place now. Okay. Who do I wrestle in the bedroom? Playing games in the restroom. Mad shots, so we play pool. Coolest kid in the world, many bets cool. I remember your days back in preschool. You left before you even hit primary. I was still in school then, busy hitting books, man. Everybody loved you. Matter of fact, we love you. It's not easy, but damn, we leave it up to God, though. Yeah, we trust you. We know that you got us. Just know that we got you in our prayers. We know you in heaven. Unodiwa na mwari. We in a better place now. Unodiwa na mwari. You in a better place now. I just wanna clap, 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 clap for all the people who told me to never look back. I lost a brother, but damn, this world is sad. But I keep on praying, hoping for some better days. I keep on rapping cause I know my dreams will pay. People dying, crying every day. Struggles we but we gon' make it anyway. No matter what, don't forget to pray. Don't forget to pray. Unodiwa na mwari. You in a better place now. Unodiwa na mwari. You in a better place now. Unodiwa na mwari. You in a better place now. Okay, who do I wrestle in the bedroom? Playing games in the restroom. Mad shots, so we play pool. Coolest kid in the world, man, that's cool. I remember your days back in preschool. You left before you even hit primary. I was still in school then, busy hitting books, man. Everybody loved you. Matter of fact, we love you. It's not easy, but damn, we leave it up to God, though. Yeah, we trust you. We know that you got us. Just know that we got you in our prayers. We know you in heaven.
A young man definitely doing big things. Of course, planning one of the most anticipated new school cat tours. Can't you wait for this one, Austin?
I can't, bro. Yeah, I want to be there, bro.
Man, I want to be ready for this. His name is Young KayC Jr., also known as YKJ. What's up? Yeah, man. Beautiful song here called Kudiwa, in remembrance of his brother. That's something that a lot of people shy away from. A lot of people can't express their feelings when they actually to deal with loss, and you've actually come out of the shell and you decided to pen something down for him. That's
very true.
That's really beautiful. It is, of course, the biggest, definitely the most happening daytime show this side of the world. 28 minutes after 4 in the studio today. We're talking to young KayC Jr. And we're just gonna drop something.
That talent, bro.
I know, and I love how cool it is.
What I love about his music is that the fusion of elements in the music.
Yeah. That's
something new.
That's something different. Tell me about Namo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the song titled Namo is featuring Tonic the Manic. The beat was done by an Australian producer called Syntrax.
Mm-hmm.
The song was produced by Mwamba, Swaggy, and myself.
Oh, you're a producer as well.
I try. There was actually my first song I officially produced, so
Anzi, I try. Well, Young KayC Jr. featuring Tonic the Manic. This one is called Namo. Zim hip hop to the world.
I said, look at me, I made it this far. I put myself together, then I went far. Yeah. Nakakurira munamo. Nakakurira munamo. Nakakurira munamo. I said, look at me, I made it this far.
They used to ask me what happened to school. Now I be the rapper that's touring the schools. Matter of fact, I be running the streets. On the other hand, I be killing the beats. I'm schooling you rappers, so please take a seat. If I ever fall, I'll be back on my feet. I pray to God that I do reach the peak, but no matter what, man, these haters will speak. I used to rise up.
name is Young KayC Jr. and this one is called Namo featuring Tonic the Manic. Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah.
Sim hip hop to the world. It is of course the biggest daytime show this side of the world.
Yeah. Dakakurira munamo. I said, look at me, I made it this far. I pulled myself together, then I went far. Yeah. Dakakurira munamo. Dakakurira munamo. Dakakurira munamo. I said, look at me, I made it this far.
They used to ask me what happened to school. Now I be the rapper that's touring the schools. Matter of fact, I be running the streets. On the other hand, I be killing the beats. I'm schooling you rappers, so please take a seat. If I ever fall, I'll be back on my feet. I pray to God that I do reach the peak, but no matter what, man, these haters will speak. I used to write rhymes till I finish the ink. Now I just speak like a python indeed. 4 hours so my homies can drink. I told you that this is a calling. I'm a lion, so I keep on roaring. The speakers are booming, career is blooming. Your girlfriend is zooming. My pictures, my music is trending, so I keep on cooking. The kitchen is burning. This rapper's retired, cause I brought the fire. I come from Zim, I'm raising the flag. I told you already, don't mess with the gang, cause I be the man. None of my people got manners. It's a gang, so we need an Airbus. It's me and the violin, they're us. We come to your grip real fast. When we pull up like tear gas. Leaving your squad in ashes. Baddest team in the area. We keep on winning in a failure. Point the girl, I'm a go-getter, cause KayC be the go-getter.
Yeah. Dakakurira munamo.
2 decades living. His name is Young KayC Jr. He's been on the show today talking about his musical journey, the Namibian raised Zimbabwean rapper.
Dakakurira munamo.
You know, hip-hop is safe.
It is, bro. It is.
Trust me on this one. It is, of course, the biggest, the most happening daytime show this side of the world. Today we've been talking and chilling with this young man under 2 decades. So, quick question.
Yes.
You already turned 20, or you're turning 20?
I turned 20 last year.
Look at
Last
Because I wanted to, like, these 2 decades, what you been up to?
Things were hard.
So where can people find you on social media?
Social media, Instagram at Young KayC Jr. Young KayC Jr. spelled as YOUNGKAYC JR. The same handle on Twitter, Facebook, Young KayC Jr. Every other platform, Young KayC Jr.
I was struggling to track. It's really sorted. You can also subscribe to his Vivo channel. That's on YouTube. That's Young KayC Jr. Vivo. And then you can also get to watch that brand new video. You know, I love the numbers too, man. I love the numbers too. You know, for a video that you uploaded yesterday, you're doing quite well.
Yeah, we're pushing.
Shout out to you. It is, of course, the heart of the city, and the show continues on HSTV.co.zw, as well as newsday.co.zw, Contango.com, and 88.0 FM in Luton in the United Kingdom. It's out of the city. Your boy King and DJ Austin.
With your main chick, so I make rounds. Let me take.
Last thing from KayC.
I took the rap.
Any last words for the new school cats out there which haven't actually gotten the chance to go on the platform?
I'm an inspiration to basically also in relation to our tour, we're basically open to work with anybody, because you know the more we are you know, joined fully as a force, we're able to do big things. You know, that's what was lacking in the, you know, Zim music industry under the new school cats. So basically, you know, if we, you know, come through as one unit, we coming through and coming to penetrate, you know, the South African markets, the Nigerian markets, and etc. Yes.
They're here to take over, trust me. It is, of course, heart of the city on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday.
It's the biggest daytime show ever. It's Heart of the City with King AVRY.